Good enough. Good enough. All right. Good morning, sir. How are you? Very good to see you. Good morning. All right. I'm all set, I think. Yeah. I'm a little discombobulated. I had like 10 minutes, right, before I was starting this. And I was a little ahead of schedule for once. And I was like, I'm going to go ahead and clean a couple bottles while I try to download, with very little hopes, try to download last night's live. And it was downloading, and then I was like, crap, I don't have enough time for this to finish. So then I had to rush at the end. The good news is it downloaded. So I just have to edit it out, and I'll put it up later. But yeah, I didn't expect it to download. So I was like, why not take a shot at it? It took like 11 minutes out of the 10 minutes I had. But we're all good now. I got a little bit of coffee in me finally. I debated on drinking some coffee before the live because I was like, I have a little bit of extra time. And then I was like, nope, that'll ruin it. It'll ruin it. But I am ready. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I make mead every single week. Every single Saturday I come out with a brand new batch of mead that I've never made before. I don't replicate recipes, and I don't miss Saturdays. Batch 121 comes out this Saturday. Good morning. Hello. Thank you, Scott. You are amazing, man. The most manly mead you've ever seen came out yesterday or last Saturday. Where is it? Right here. I also have a bunch of meads below me for quick access if you have any questions. This is your bacon whiskey mead. As I was cleaning up my mess, I organized a little bit. So don't forget to hit like a million times. Give me a follow. I show you how to make mead every single week. In addition to that, if you subscribe to me here on TikTok, you have a say in what Wednesday meads I make. And if I choose your suggestion, I will ship you a bottle or two of it for free when it's all done. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Last night I made some ginger blueberry mead suggested by a good buddy Dennis that was here in the comments. So we did his mead live last night. I'll repost that later today, and I will be shipping him some bottles of it later in a few months when it's all done. To say you don't like mead is like saying you don't like the sky. Like, sometimes, the sky's ugly and there's thunderstorm and stuff. Most of the time, though, it's beautiful. You probably just had some bad meads. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, far older than beer and wine, independently discovered by many different countries and cultures. The oldest evidence is from Africa. Over 20,000 years ago. There's, of course, evidence in ancient China as well, ancient Central America, and, of course, Northern Europe, where the Vikings traded it, made it super famous, and then did it better than everybody else. Yeah, I don't think the three main categories of flavoring, if you're just talking about traditional meads, are sweet, semi-sweet, and dry. Maybe you need to branch out to one of the other ones. Vast majority of the stuff you see on the market commercially is sweet. A vast majority. Well, I've got good news for you. Our great buddy Scott, good morning, Rogue, good to see you. Our great buddy Scott, who's here in the comments, made an amazing Discord for our amazing community. In there is lots of information about mead making. However, there's also a commercial mead channel. You can go anytime any of us hear an amazing story about a local meadery that ships. Scott will add it to that list. So there's a ever-growing list of meaderies from all over the country that ship straight to your house. So you can try varieties from all over the place. So I encourage you to join the Discord. There's a link directly in his profile. He's about to say right here. And there is a link up in my link tree. It's the very top thing in my link tree in my profile. Join the Discord. But it's usually these Thursday morning lives where we hear about meadery, so maybe I'm here. He's probably getting ready. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. It should be an amazing day. It is Thursday. I think, right? It's Thursday. I have lots of meads below me. From 94 on, I am missing a few batches. Most of the batches that I'm missing, though, are for good reasons. I sent my good friends some meads. Scott is the main one here. The really good flavors. So, I'm missing a few batches. I'm missing batch 103. No, I'm sorry. 99, 100, and 101. And then 113, which is why I have all these bottles near me. I had a disaster. I had some bottles burst. It was a little comical by the end of it. But it caused me to reevaluate. I had to clean a lot, and everything is sticky. So I organized while I was doing that. Usually I just put stuff in like boxes and seal them up and then store them. But I made a new background for some lives, and it's still in progress. I've used it a couple times. But I laid the bottles down sideways, and for some reason, batch 113, which was Orange Jolly Rancher, by the way, didn't like it. It didn't like it. So it blew the cork out. Luckily, it was the furthest to the left of all the bottles, so it blew the cork into the bottle in front of it, which blew that bottle into the next one, and then sprayed Jolly Rancher mead everywhere, including on my racks. It was quite an event. Luckily, there was only one bottle of that one there. I don't know what happened with that specific batch, but it happened. And then a second bottle of that batch burst on my actual wine rack, which, you know, again, I had just laid these down because I pulled them out of boxes and put them in, you know, where they were. So I grabbed the third bottle and I set it upright as I was cleaning. The third bottle blew as well. The cork hit the ceiling. It was very eventful. I was feet away from it when that third one blew. But anyway, I have batch 94. That was a really long story. I have batch 94 and up in front of me. If you want to see anything, just give me a number. This is batch 94. This is black tea. Let me give you a little bit of information about 94. 94 was inspired by England. Black tea, inspired by England. Oh no, that's not true. I have batch 92 and up. I apologize. This is my plum mead. Inspired by South Africa. These plums are very popular in South Africa. Yeah, plum mead. Look at that. It's pretty. It's so pretty. Hello. It's just you guys here. I don't know what's going on this morning. I was really out of the algorithm last night too, but that's okay. It happens. I'm having a ton of fun, and analytics are doing okay this week, so I'm not going to complain too much. As for this Saturday, though, I'm making a Norway-inspired mead. I'm very excited about it. Can't wait to show you. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, they're all over the place. I've been studying them quite a bit, as you know, and the little bit of free time that I have, which is a lot now. Same thing with YouTubes. I've been digging a little bit deeper. Moving stuff around, getting ready for the new schedule to start in a few weeks. I'm very excited about that, as you know. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm incredibly anxious about it. Incredibly anxious about it, especially with. I didn't plan this way, as you know. This has to be planned long in advance. I'm going to be on vacation when it launches, so that's not entirely true. But like, where are we? So this week, it is true actually. This week is the Norway-inspired mead. The following week is your July 4th mead. I leave the Saturday that it premieres. I'm on an airplane. When you guys see it, I'll be on an airplane. So, thank you, Jen, for sharing the live. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. Good morning. So, yeah, I am hopefully going to land, and you guys will make it go viral. You know, the three of you. But it'll be exciting. But then week 2, I'll still be away. I come back week 2. So, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. And between now and then, I have to get those 2 videos ready and all of the content in between. So I got a lot of work to do this weekend, but I'm really looking forward to it. This is what I'm passionate about and what I have fun with. So stay tuned. I've got just mead every single Saturday coming your way. A brand new batch every single Saturday. Batch 92 Plum. I forgot I had the 92 and 93 with me. 93, if you want to fill in the gap. Lemon Myrtle. This is inspired by Australia. Lemon Myrtle mead. Again, another amazing mead. Look at it. Look at the color of that. Lemon Myrtle mead. It's amazing. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. Thank you, Scott, for sharing. I'll just keep going since I'm probably going to slaughter this one. The Maki. I don't think it's pronounced Maki. Maqui? I don't remember. I don't remember. Forgive me. This is inspired by Chile. I remember this now. This is a berry that grows on trees in Chile in southern or South America, and very similar to like a blueberry kind of thing. I used the powder for this one. Fantastic. Yep. Fantastic. 96 peach. Your peach mead. This was for New Year's, obviously. This one actually has cleared up a little bit, but it's got some gunk at the bottom. So I think this one, if you're gonna make peach mead, peach is infamous for like having trouble making peach mead. It needs to clarify for like 6 months. I think that's probably the best way to do it. But yeah, this was fun. Made peach mead and then made peach Bellini cocktails for New Year's. So if you missed it, that was a lot of fun. Shame on you. Give me a follow now. That way you don't miss anything going forward. I have a brand new mead every single Saturday. All right, let me get back to my main screen here. Let us see. All right. And then, where are we moving? After 96, 97. Oh, no. This is the Germany one that I can't pronounce. Yep, it is. Lebchicken? I don't know. It was really cool. This one is ginger juice instead of water, cinnamon, and cloves. I think I remember this one being pretty good. I think I remember it being pretty good. 98 lavender. This was the first color mead I did. It was supposed to be purple. It came out that rusty looking color. Smells wonderful. It smells wonderful. Tastes disgusting. It's gross. You won't like it. Don't make this one. Yeah, don't make that. I do not have any 99. That 99, you know what I do, but it's on my rack. I only had one bottle of it left. But I'll tell you about it. 99 was my raspberry cheesecake mead. One of my favorite meads I've ever made. I loved it so much that I gifted my remaining bottles out. Scott got one. So I made a raspberry mead, and then I added in, at the bottling stage, I added in cheesecake extract, which is the most amazing thing that you can own in your kitchen. If you don't own any, I think I still have it here. I do. Cheesecake extract, the most amazing thing that you can own. If you don't own cheesecake extract, order it on Amazon right now. It will change your life. Not only was it a beautiful mead, it was just a beautiful like pink red. But as soon as you opened it, it made your whole house smell like cheesecake. It's fantastic. So, uh, own some of that. And then batch 100. Right, that was 99. Where are we? Yep, that was 99. Batch 100 is I only have, I think, 2 bottles of this one left. This is oh, it's in the equipment channel in the Discord. Scott, I forgot. Scott put it there. The cheesecake extract. Epic strawberry. This is batch 100. What I do here on TikTok, I make meads as simplistic as I can. But when you hit your 100th batch, you have to do something amazing, right? So I had to try to find a line in between. So I made a very easy strawberry mead. And then I added in some edible glitter to make your, look at that, look. Isn't that pretty? Epic strawberry mead. It looks like the galaxy. I really love this one. I really, really, really love this one. And then batch 101 was another one I gifted out. I don't have any of that one. That was my Asian pear mead, which was incredibly good. It was surprisingly good. I think it was good because I went in with pretty low standards. I was like, it's just pears, right? If you've never had Asian pears, they taste different. They taste different. I found them in my local grocery store, so you should be able to find them too. They're probably seasonal, so I don't know when, but excellent. It was excellent. Asian pear, but yeah, I don't have any of that. And then I think I have pretty much everything after that. Up until 113, which I lost all of them. What's up, Nicholas? Good morning. After 101, we go to 102, which is another beautiful one, your dark cherry mead. This was for Valentine's Day this year, and I think it's fitting. I think it's super fitting. Look, wouldn't you drink that at a nice romantic dinner? I would. 103. This is your Asahi mead. Your Asahi mead, inspired by Brazil. It's another South American, like berry. Asahi. It's look. It's dark, but you can kind of see it. Look at that. It's pretty. It's pretty. 104. Dragon fruit. This is your dragon fruit mead. Dragon fruit. Another easy one to make. I actually got, I was talking about this on last night's live. Look how pretty that is. I was talking about this on last night's live. I bought this chunked frozen dragon fruit from Target. It's a little pricey. Like I think it's several dollars per like 8 ounces or something. But if you're gonna make a really amazing mead, that's a really easy way to do it. Incredibly easy to do. Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I make a brand new mead every single Saturday. If you don't follow me already, please do. And then in addition to that, every Wednesday I go live, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to show you a different step of the mead making process. Those batches are chosen by actual subscribers on TikTok. So if you want to choose your own mead, subscribe, make a suggestion in my subscription only posts, and I will, if I choose your suggestion, I'll make it and I'll tag you in it and I will send it to you when it's all done. Deal. Pinky promise. I'll do it. Last night I made Dennis's ginger blueberry mead. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Where were we? This is batch 105. Papaya, inspired by Mexico. Again, another very pretty one. Very, very, very pretty. I love it. I love it. I love all of them. I love all of them. Yeah, I didn't know that until you mentioned that. There's just a huge variety of dragon fruits. I don't know if you mentioned it, or I know you were part of that conversation, but like I had no idea. No idea. So yeah, stay tuned because there's more dragon fruits in the future. All right, 106. 106. So this was a lot of fun for me. 106. This is right before March, right? The end of No, this was the beginning of March, I think. I did 3 weeks in a row of Irish Love. So I combined all of my ideas and did Irish Love. So I started with my Irish coffee mead. This was just inspired by Ireland. Irish coffee mead. Again, very good. This was actually whiskey infused coffee too. Just saying, because the Irish know how to do it. And then I went on to my St. Patrick's Day mead. This is your Irish marmalade mead. So Irish whiskey marmalade, also whiskey infused marmalade. Look at it. Delicious, delicious. It tastes kind of like oranges. And then lastly, I had to make a color inspired by Ireland. This is your green mead, green spirulina mead. And, you know, look at that. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. 107. That was 108. Sorry. 108. Pretty cool. If you're just jumping in, welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I make mead every single week, every single Saturday. I show you how I make a brand new batch of mead. Right now, we're just reminiscing. We're going over some of my older meads. I went through some reorganization, and I have everything like in one spot, and I'm excited. Batch 109. This was for Easter. This is your carrot mead. Now, you would be surprised on how I made this, because look at it. Look at it. I know it's a little like controversial. Lots of people like carrot cake. Most people don't. I'm one of them. That's crazy. Carrot cake is gross. I would never eat it under any scenario. I'll try yours. If you order it, I would try yours. But that's it. I would never order it. If they said, "Hey, do you want chocolate cake or carrot cake?" I would go ballistic. I'd be like, "Why would you even ask me a dumb question like that?" If they said, "I'm sorry, sir, all we have is carrot cake," I'll go, "Never mind. I'm not up for dessert tonight." I think most people are in that category. So, making a carrot mead, I knew would be the same controversial. It'd be controversial. I didn't use water in this. I used carrot juice. Carrot juice. And it clarified like a champ. Look at that. That's with carrot juice. Mead making is magic sometimes. This one is one of the things I can't explain. There's probably something scientific about it. This is a carrot flavored mead. So, if you don't think it can be done, stop listening to the naysayers. Batch 110. Another fun one. This is your blue spirulina mead. So spirulina is actual, like, it's made out of algae. It's dehydrated and ground up, and it's used as a superfood, especially in like the vegan community. You can order it and make like shakes or powder, or like, it's not protein, but like, you know, everything you need, whatever those shakes are called for vegans. I made a mead out of it. And the cool thing about this blue spirulina, doesn't really have a flavor. So this tastes like a traditional mead, but it's an amazing blue color. It's actually a little too dark. I would like to remake this with a little bit less in it to kind of see what that does. I am not commercially licensed to sell. However, I show you exactly how I make every single batch, every single Saturday. So that's the next best thing, I think. My dream, of course, is to open up a commercial meadery. I would like to think that this is a stepping stone towards that, gaining some popularity in what I do and what I'm really passionate about. I've also paired up with a couple of amazing people. Scott is one of them, an amazing mead maker that I learn a lot from. We talk very frequently about opening a meadery. It's just a matter of time. It might be 10 years, but it's just a matter of time. Batch 111, inspired by Canada. Dreams come true. Dreams come true. Just got to work hard and they come true. Inspired by Canada. Blueberry maple. Again, another one really high on my list. A delicious mead. It's fantastic. Really easy to make. Really easy to make. Batch 112. This is your full chi mead inspired by China. So this is with a full chi tea, and it's got an incredible flavor as well, especially if you like teas. Incredible, absolutely incredible. Batch 113 is the one we lost. That was your Orange Jolly Rancher Mead. I think probably the likely scenario is it just didn't. I didn't let it ferment long enough. So the yeast had reactivated at some point when it was kind of mixed around when I moved everything, and all 3 bottles that I had remaining popped. So, but still a cool video. The videos are still up. You can go watch them. So, batch 114. Another fun one. This was for Cinco de Mayo this year. This is one of my holiday meads. Your Margarita Mead. Margarita Mead. You heard me correctly. So, this one was a little goofy, but delicious. Go back and watch those videos. This one has tequila in it. Just saying. It's got tequila in it. 115. Well, this was for another holiday, I thought, too. It was. This was for Mother's Day. This is your Rose Mead. Made with rose petals, red rose petals. Another one, it's delicious. It's florally. It's tastes like honey. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Look at it. How romantic. How romantic. You don't want to be romantic on Mother's Day. You can make that for Valentine's Day, though. Don't be romantic on Mother's Day. That's weird. 116. This is another fun one. This one you can't do. This is the only mead I've ever made that you cannot do. This was my ancient mead. So I was gifted by our buddy Pinker, who I met here on TikTok, 30-year-old honey from 1994. He found some, I don't know exactly what the scenario was, but he found a cupboard that had just been there forever. And I made a mead out of it. This is your ancient mead made with 1994 honey. It's just a traditional mead. You can see how dark that honey was, though. Again, very, very cool. Very cool. I mean, that's true. Okay. Good point. Being romantic is how you become a mother. Well, in the best case scenario, I guess. All right, this one I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. This is my Polish-inspired mead. I'll do it. I'm gonna try Mazurek Królewski mead, which is a dessert in Poland. It's an amazing looking dessert. It's like a pastry. It's got a bunch of different berries on it. This one is apricot, cherry, and I want to say strawberry jams. And I put a little bit of almond extract in the bottling process. You literally can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We're getting close now. Batch 118. This is your dandelion mead made with dandelion tea. So there was the whole dandelion, though. It takes a little bit of trouble looking for that kind of thing on Amazon, but I found it. And delicious and really easy to make. Dandelion is another popular flavor out there for mead makers. You can go harvest them and do it your own. Dandelions are perfectly edible, FYI, but it's very common to make a tea out of it. So you see a lot of mead makers make this. Look at this. Dandelion mead. 119 was your cherry blossom mead inspired by Japan. This is also with an amazing tea from cherry blossom trees. Delicious. It's really delicious. I didn't want to do a bunch of teas in a row, but I knew that batch 120, the one that I'm about to do, would make up for it. So a good, easy mead to make. And then now we're all the way up to last Saturday. And I'm really proud of this one. Really, really, really proud of this one. This is the most manly drink you're ever going to see in your life. Ever. If you haven't seen it already, this will be the most manly drink you've ever seen in your life. This is your bacon whiskey mead. Bacon whiskey. I infused bacon into whiskey, and then I added it to a traditional mead. This is your bacon whiskey mead. So each bottle of these has just over 4 ounces of whiskey in it that was infused with bacon. I show you exactly how to do it. Go back and watch those videos from last week. Bacon whiskey mead. You don't get more manly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I learned a long time ago to read comments in my brain before I read them out loud. Yeah. There's trolls. There's always trolls. Any comment is a good comment, so I don't care. It helps the algorithm. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. If you don't know what I do, I make mead every single week. Every single Saturday, I come out with a brand new batch of mead. I've never replicated the same recipe twice, and I've never missed a Saturday. Batch 121 comes out this Saturday, and it might be the perfect mead. I don't know yet, but we'll find out in a couple days. Yeah, that one though in particular was, egregious. You're trying to get somebody to say something awful, and that's how you start your day. So I don't let somebody like that upset me. And as a matter of fact, and I know it's a little cliche, you kind of got to feel bad for them. What do you have going in your life that makes you want to start your day that way? To make somebody else do something egregious? Hopefully life gets better. I hope. I do not have a store. I'm unfortunately not licensed to sell, but I do show you exactly how to make it. And I do have a pathway for you to get your own mead from me for free, kind of. If you subscribe to me on TikTok, every Wednesday I go live to show a different step of the mead making process. Those batches are chosen by subscribers only. Last night I made Dennis's mead. And we made a ginger blueberry mead. So when I'm going to show the whole process and tag him in it, and then when I'm all done, I am going to ship him the bottles. There is also one truly free way to do it, but this one's harder. I have a pin post up in my profile for my pop culture series that's going to be starting in July. I already have a lot of great ones in the works. If you have something that's inspired you when it comes to video games or TV shows, movies, songs and bands, whatever it is, if I pick yours, I will tag you in the process and ship that to you for free as well. No, you don't need to roll up your sleeves. Just somebody, trying to get me to read their comments. Inappropriate stuff. I'm sure I'm not going to be able to catch all of them in the future, but I definitely learned my lesson very early on these lives with that one. Luckily, it wasn't that one, because that's awful. But I said something silly. I forget what it was. It was a silly thing, and it made me giggle. But I was like, I better start thinking about things before I read them. Yeah, definitely check it out. Subscribe. It's very cheap. And you get an awesome nameplate like the ones that you see here. I can't, if I scroll, you won't see it. I was about to scroll and show you, but you won't see what I scroll on. You'll have to, there you go. There's Scott. He's got that awesome nameplate. And there is a commercial channel, on the Discord, where you can go and order meads from all over the country. Good morning, Scotty. Scott puts a lot of work into that Discord, so definitely join the Discord. A link directly in his profile and a link up in mine. It's a plethora of mead information, but there's also a commercial mead channel where he adds in meaderies that we hear about all the time, and it's ever growing, and you can get mead shipped straight to your house that way. My favorite one that is up there is from a place called Linganore Wine Cellars. They're a winery relatively close to me. Fantastic wines. If you like wine, I would always suggest ordering from them. But they make one mead that they supply the Maryland Renaissance Festival with every year. It's this one, Medieval Mead. This bottle is only like $15 on their website. You have to pay for shipping because that's where they get you in alcohol. But that's the government. This bottle's relatively cheap though. Get it shipped straight to your house. This is a great introduction mead. It's in between sweet and semi-sweet. Fantastic mead. The one you'll see most common if you just want to go to your liquor stores, because meaderies are growing exponentially in the United States year over year. So you likely have some sorts of meads in your local liquor store, especially if they're bigger ones. Total Wine has a actual mead section in their wine section now. This is probably the most common commercial one you'll see. You can't get this one ordered and shipped to your house unless it's from a third party like Total Wine. This is Viking Blood from a company called Dansk. They're out of Denmark. The really cool thing about them, there's two really cool things. They make, all of their recipes are from the 1700s, so that's pretty cool. And secondly, all of them come in different colored ceramic bottles. And these are legit. These are heavy. They're ceramic. They've got Nordic runes inscribed on the top of them. They're really cool bottles. Like these are the bottles you keep after you drink it. This one in particular, the Viking Blood, is a ginger hibiscus mead. It's a sweet mead. You're going to like it though, if you like sweet stuff. I think mead, the hobby of mead making itself has risen like crazy. Wine obviously took over for a very long time. Also easy to make, easier to make if you have land, because grapes, once you plant everything, and this is, a very dumb, watered down version of it. Once you plant, you get grapes every year. Honey is a little bit harder to harvest. So that is your, I think, brief answer, logically at least. But mead is the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world. It's older than wine, older than beer and ales. It is the best, in my opinion, other than whiskey. But that's way more complicated to make. Yeah, Danks has been really popular. It's foreign, so you can't get that stuff shipped straight to your house. Another good one I like, and this one I think Dennis said he found this at his local liquor store. So this is from Ireland. It's a really cool one. Bunranty Mead. Bunranty Mead from Ireland. I had a lot of fun with this one. I found this just by shopping. I wasn't looking for anything. I was just kind of seeing what they had new. It's a really good sweet mead too. And if Dennis found it like in somewhere in Pennsylvania. So that's out there. And yeah, Danks is the most expensive for sure. Again, I think that's probably just because they're imported, but now that you don't have to actually harvest honey yourself, you can purchase it. I think that's probably the main reason. Mead making is considered, from a government standpoint, micro winery, because you don't need a vineyard to do it. So I think that there's probably some steps from starting from scratch that are easier than opening up an actual winery. So that might be at least a contribution to why they're growing. But it was like 60% year over year they're growing throughout the United States. And I think, COVID obviously put a hiccup in everything, but definitely in that industry as well. But I think it's uprising again, and who knows? I can tell you right now, Scott and I have already have a loose design of what we want, and we've pitched some names. It was a while ago, but we pitched a couple names. And if you happen to, if we happen to open a meadery and you come out to it, your very first horn or glass, depending on what we do, is on Scott. He'll buy your first one for you. Good morning! Welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I make mead every single week, every single Saturday. Brand new batch of mead that I've never made before. I don't replicate recipes and I don't miss Saturdays. Batch 121 comes out this Saturday. It might be the perfect mead. We'll see. Inspired by Norway. And then I got 3 weeks in a row, the United States. I'm wrapping up all the series I'm doing now. The following week will be your 4th of July mead. And then the week after that, I'm going to do the last color category. Also inspired by the United States. It should be a lot of fun. It looks good in my head. I don't know what it's actually going to look like yet, but it looks good in my head. And then the very last country and culture mead we're doing is based on the United States, week 3. I will be doing a nice, like, peak of the summer, ending summer mead. I'll show you exactly how I make it. And then, new schedule starts. I'm incredibly excited about it. I've got 3 brand new categories going. The only one sticking around is the holidays mead. But the last one you'll see for a while is July 4th. That category doesn't kick back off until September, where I have 2 amazing holiday meads coming your way. Hot dog mead. I mean, I did bacon. I don't see why you couldn't do hot dog. Especially hot dogs have juice. Just saying. Anyway, you got me distracted. The other 3 categories are kicking off. So my countries and cultures is evolving into the first 13 colonies of the United States. So I'm going to be doing 1 mead per colony. That is going to be based off of some of the food or palettes that were popular at founding. Some of them are going to be more modern stereotypes of flavors. I'm starting that with Virginia in July, so stay tuned. It should be a lot of fun. If you live on the East Coast anywhere, you're going to see a mead for your state. I'm also kicking off the Norse Gods and Goddesses series. That one's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to do a mead per Norse God and Goddess, and hopefully it'll be worthy of their blessing. I'm kicking that off with the goddess Freya, also in July, so stay tuned. That's going to be a lot of fun. And then lastly is a category I need your help with. I wanted to do something really cool pop culture wise because I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm doing a very simplistic Skyrim mead in July. I dummied it down, watered it down if you will, so you can replicate it at home with very easy ingredients. However, I ran out of ideas after that. So I put up a pin post on my TikTok. Please go there and suggest something that inspires you, whether it is video games, TV shows, movies, songs, doesn't matter what it is. If it's pop culture and inspires you, put your comment there in that pin post. If I choose your mead, I will tag you across the entire process, giving you credit for the idea, and I will ship you a bottle of it on me when it's all done. There's a lot of great suggestions over there. I have a few that already are in progress that I'm incredibly excited to show you. One of them in particular I'm very excited about. Can't wait. Good to see you, Scotty. I will see you soon. Have an amazing day. Hello. If anybody else is just jumping in, welcome to the Old Gods Meadery. I have a how is the meat? Mead. How is the mead? It's fantastic, depending on which one you're talking about. I make lots of them, a brand new one every single Saturday. Every single Saturday, brand new batch of mead. It is Thursday morning. You missed a lot already. You added another one, like just now you added another one? All right, I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. Have I ever done dragon fruit? Yes. I just showed it off. Give me a second. Let me figure out which number that was, and I'll pull it for you and show you again. Batch 104. Batch 104, your dragon fruit mead. Look at that. Look how beautiful it is. Look. I love it. I love it. I love all my meads. I love them all, even the ones that are gross. Where are you that you're driving back to Texas? I buy all my honey from Texas. I think that's the best place to get it. Thank you, Nicholas. It's delicious too. Dragon fruit's one of those things though, like they're very pretty, obviously, and I just learned a couple weeks ago on Scott's Live that there's many varieties of them. But it's one of those flavors you either like it or don't like it. Like there's nobody they're like, oh, they're okay. It's either like I really like this or I don't like it. Strange question. Non-alcoholic. So you're just talking about honey water at that point. So yeah, you can make it. Just don't add yeast to it. Depending on what you put in it, though, it's just honey water. The part of the success of mead making is the alcohol content because that eliminates anything else that can grow in there. So if you just put like honey and water, it's likely to naturally ferment. Because honey has natural yeast that can float in it from all over the environment. And if it doesn't, other things can grow into it, like mold. So you could just mix honey and water, and if you kept it like in a sealed container that was sanitized, it would be fine and non-alcoholic. But oh, what a success. Retirement. And what an amazing kid you are for helping the parents out. Good morning. Welcome. If you're just jumping in, let me know where you're from. Good morning. Welcome to the Old God's Meadery. Yeah, it'd just be honey water. Like you could do it, but I don't think you'd be able to store it or age it or anything. Like you would need to drink it relatively soon. But honey water is delicious. Yeah, retirement is, I think, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever retire. I really don't. Especially if I'm doing something that I love doing. I like to stay busy. I like to keep moving. 15 more years. I mean, I like the idea of it, but like, especially recently, when I find myself where like I'm not sure where to go next, I get incredibly anxious. Like if I don't know what I should be doing, I get incredibly anxious. Which is good because I've had some spare time lately, and you've seen that some of my videos have evolved because I've been putting in a tremendous amount of research into stuff. So the loose plan is, and again, this is not detailed, nailed down yet. My new categories start in about a month, a little bit over a month, and I'm gonna create brand new playlists. I'll probably eliminate. Oh my God, excuse me. I felt it. A little bit of coffee dripping in my lungs. I'm gonna be making brand new playlists, and I'm gonna reorganize the YouTube playlists. So it all makes a little bit more sense. I'm going to spend a little bit more time. I've got some grander ideas about editing the actual Saturday videos to make them a little bit more pleasant and streamlined. So if you have any suggestions, I'm open for criticism, of course. I would love to hear it. I know like my videos have evolved dramatically from the very beginning. If you watch any of that older stuff, you'll see it. But I'm not done evolving yet, so I'm going to keep going. Hello, good morning. If you don't know what I do, I make mead every single week, every single Saturday. Brand new batch of mead, batch 121 comes out this Saturday. Good morning, good morning. It should be a pretty fun one. I'm excited, very excited to show you. And then, starting next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday starts the 3 weeks in a row, wrapping up the schedule, celebrating the United States of America. Kicking off with your 4th of July mead, inspired by George Washington. It should be fun, though. Should be a good one. Woo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello. It is Thursday morning. It looks like it's nice outside. I have not been out there yet, but it's currently 70 degrees here. Warming up all over the place. In just over a week, I will be in sunny southern Florida, where it's incredibly hot. Yeah, like my pops is retired, and I wouldn't want to say that, deteriorated a little bit because of that. Like, sits around more than he ever has in his life, that's for sure. And I don't think that helps. So I'm not interested in getting down that path. I want to stay moving until I drop. I don't want to go to work, though. I want to do what I'm passionate about. Hopefully I'll get there before I retire. Good morning. Yeah. Yep. I think my pop's the same way. I don't want to see it. 3 times. I just want to do it once. Woo! If you don't know what mead is, it's the oldest alcoholic beverage in the world, older than beer and wine. And incredibly easy to make. I show you how to do it every single Saturday. I show you how I do it. There's many different ways to do it. Batch 121 comes out this Saturday. 121. It's crazy. All leading up to batch 125, which kicks off my new schedule with your Skyrim mead. Should be fun. Anyway, guys, getting close to 8 o'clock. I'm going to start wrapping stuff up. As always, thank you so much for letting me be here. It is my absolute pleasure. I love, love, love these lives. As you guys know, I will put an event up for next Wednesday's live. We'll be bottling some mead. Should be a lot of fun. I'll be doing that live. So stay tuned. You'll see a little button on a lot of my videos upcoming this weekend that has a little live button on it. Push it. It registers you, so it shoots you a reminder. I don't know if that helps or not, but it's pretty cool. It's a neat feature that I didn't really know was there. So, Scott, I will see you later. Probably, right? Talk to you later. Have an amazing day, though. Skyrim is a video game. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know like what I hear about it. I've never played it. It is an incredibly popular video game that many people have. There's actual mead recipes in there, I guess you can find, and people have replicated it. I'm going to do my version of it. It's incredibly simplistic, very watered down, easy to make and replicate. And then, yeah, pop culture series kicks off from there. So, should be a lot of fun. Join the Discord. There's a link in my profile, link in Scott's profile. He made the Discord and maintains it for everybody. It's a great place to go for mead makers of every skill level. And what else? I'll see you next Wednesday for sure. My brand new mead comes out this Saturday, batch 121, inspired by Norway. I'll be live again Sunday morning, 7 a.m. to kind of see what you think about it. So I can't wait to see what you think. I think that's it. I'll see you guys all real soon. I hope you have an amazing day. Go out of your way, make somebody smile today. And, yeah, feel the good karma come back to you. I'll see you guys all real soon. Skull, thank you so much.